Welcome, my friends, to Whatever Gaming. I'm Wes, the host of Whatever Gaming. We do retro gaming, modern gaming, and everything in between on this channel. This would fall in that kind of in-between category. The latter stage of retro and modern. We're getting to kind of that PS3 era here, but it's not. It's the Nintendo Wii. So we're going to be doing a Let's Play of Metroid Other M, the controversial Metroid game. Now, I enjoy the gameplay of this game, and I really do. This is the kind of thing that they were going for. They wanted you to be able to only use the Wiimote, which is nice, because I hated the nunchucks. I actually prefer the gameplay in Metroid Other M over Metroid Prime 3, to be completely honest with you. I really dislike the gameplay, having to use the nunchuck and the implementation of that in Metroid Prime 3. And it kind of ruined the game for me. If they remaster Metroid Prime 3 with traditional controls, maybe I'll be there. But we've updated our skin here, and I'm playing this on the Nintendo Wii. So here we have this new overlay that I've formulated for the modern gaming. And we're using an Evermedia capture card. Let me see. I'll tell you exactly what capture card we're using here. So we are using the Evermedia Mini Live, the Live Gamer Mini. That's what we're using. All right. Let's see. This isn't good for streamers like me to have a setup like this, right? So just an aside here, I bought this game for $5, I think in 2014. It was marked down to $10.99 at Walmart, and then I got it secondhand for like $5. Some may say I overpaid for it, but I don't think so. Having some coffee here, homemade. Graphics are actually quite good, I think. I want to start a new game, so that's what we will do. Was going to do Metroid Prime 2, but I misplaced my disc. Either that or somebody with sticky fingers was in my house. One of the two. I'm going to go with one. The words of George Takei, oh my.
Why am I still alive? The baby.
And this is the controversial part of Metroid Other M.
Mother, time to go.
Guess we're just kind of ignoring how she got the hyper beam here, huh?
Okay, Samus. Everything's normal.
I awoke to the familiar voice of a quarantine officer.
Let's try sitting up, huh? Slowly now.
A dream. I had been reliving the tragic moments of my recent past. Thanks to the hyper beam, which was given to me somehow by the baby, I laid Mother Brain to waste. And the explosion that followed destroyed planet Zebes, along with the remains of Mother Brain, the space pirates, and my long-standing nemesis, Ridley, and the baby.
Come on, Samus. Let's go next door.
Whoa, gave that girl some hips, huh?
Right, let's get started.
See, they did give Samus a big butt. We were talking about our Let's Play last time. There's much commentary about Samus's butt.
Ready for a quick test, Samus?
I don't think I like you, buddy.
Let's
You're a
start
little
with
weirdo.
Try a charge beam for me.
I do like the controls.
Try a charge beam for me.
I did, you dummy.
Sharp-looking charge beam, just the way I like it. Okay, more fun. Go ahead and drop some bombs. Okay, get out of Morphball mode and return to normal. Perfect, Samus. All right, stand in the middle of the room.
Now what, dude?
Surprised? From there, kick climb to work your way up. Just like that, Samus. Let's invite some of your pals. Okay, looking good. Let's check your reaction time. Here come some beams. Dodge them. Okay, those are the moves I remember.
They're not the ones I remember.
Focus on the timing. Nice. Remember how that feels. Next, how about a missile test? Use concentration to replenish your missile supply. One of your pesky buddies is lurking here somewhere. Find him for me, huh? Why not say hello with a missile? Looks like you ticked him off. The rest is all you can fix. Looks like he's had enough of your missiles. So you plan to just sit there when something grabs you? Okay, looking good. Now, jump on his head. Now, jump on his head. How about you try using a power bomb? This area is well fortified, so don't hold back. Allow adequate room around you during power bomb play. All right, Samus. That's it for the test.
Cool. Can I kick some ass now?
Looks like you took quite a bit of damage. It's unbelievable how well you've held up.
I wondered if this too was a result of the power the baby gave me.
Right. You're due in the meeting room. The big dogs are waiting. I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
Can I kill that guy?
Not even a fragment. None of the baby remained on me. I knew it to be true, but still couldn't help looking at my palm for a sign. Never again would I encounter the baby. Never. The finality of it struck me once again. Mission completed. The planet Zevis was annihilated, and all Metroids were exterminated.
Man, I had no idea Samus was such a genocidal maniac.
Almost dull even, but it felt momentous to me.
Is that the Sith homeworld she's at?
I don't know how much time passed since then. Days went by in their quiet way, and people's recollections of Metroids and space pirates grew nebulous over time, relegated to a past concern of the galactic communities. Nothing more than a faded memory. Codename Baby's Cry. A common SOS with the urgency of a baby crying. The nickname comes from the fact that the purpose of the signal is to draw attention. The signal was coming from a remote part of space. I altered the course of my ship as if this detour had already been part of my flight plan. Baby's Cry. It was as though it was crying specifically for me.
Okay, it's bad, but it's not as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. See, I like this version of Samus's ship the best. Yeah, his graphics are not bad for the Wii, I must say. Yeah, gotta do this shit, right?
Galactic Federation. Huh?
Fuck this, I'm going back to my ship. You assholes can solve this on your own. What are you doing, you dumb whore? Go back! See, this is the problem when you're too close to the screen.
Ah, fancy meeting you here, princess.
Remember me?
Anthony. There's only one person who calls me princess. And that person is Anthony Higgs of the Galactic Federation Army.
Haven't seen you since that last mission. Hey, and your buddy's here too.
Adam Malkovich, a general in the Galactic Federation Army. Not only a trusted confidant, but also my former superior officer. Yes, there was a time when I was enrolled in the Galactic Federation Army. And then I was young and inexperienced. As the result of a certain incident, I left Adam's command and set out on my path as a solitary bounty hunter.
Samus must spend a lot of time in the gym working on that butt, right?
What are you doing here?
The first words out of his mouth were typical coming from Adam. To answer his question, I recounted the details of what had brought me to this place, and then I asked what circumstances led the Federation here.
That information is not for an outsider.
The word he so obviously chose, outsider, pierced my heart.
Commander, we're all prepped.
You know, it's an interesting choice having a game where Samus is on her period. I mean, you know, putting that front and center.
No dice. I think our only option is to use the laser to slowly burn our way through. This is gonna take a while.
The electrical system here is out, and we can't get the barrier wall to open. We tried using explosives, but it's tricky to pull off without collateral damage. What we need is some way to focus the power onto one centralized location.
damn it. The hell. How do I calibrate this shit? Hang on. Fucking Wiimote. Okay, so this is one of the limitations I think they were talking about. Really, All right, we're going to reset it and recalibrate the Wiimote here. Well, now it's working. What the hell? Well, at least it saved it to where I don't have to go through all of that crap. All right.
Galactic.
Yeah, I like the Wiimote for this. I think it works fine. Okay. See how simple that should have been? By the way, there is a major plot twist here in Metroid Other M. I'm not sure if I want to spoil it or not. Hail, Vigilante Williamson! Welcome, my friend. Good to see you.
All right. I'm gonna go on ahead.
So I'm gonna spoil the major twist in Other M. The black guy doesn't die.
Adam hadn't authorized it, but I decided to remain on site for the sake of the others.
Oh, Samus. She's feeling emotional. Vigilante Williamson says, I've never heard of Other M. Other M is the very controversial game that nobody likes because Samus is having emotional issues, we'll say. She talks about her feelings a lot, which a lot of people think is inconsistent with her character, and they are right. I hope I'm not supposed to be following those guys. Here we go, forced perspective again. Nope, don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for here, so I'm out of here. Oh wait, maybe that's it. There's a chair knocked over. Wait, is that where I came from, or am I going this way? Okay, I've locked onto it. Is something going to happen now? Well, goody goody, Clarice. Ah, shit. Of course you'd tease me like that, wouldn't you? Huh. Got like the McGruff the crime dog here. He took a bite out of crime.
Data recording and machine restoration sequence activated. Sequence complete. Process successful.
Thank you, sir, madam. Wow, your friends ditched you and you're...
He's dead. Someone or something attacked him.
from me! Miles! Enough!
It was
Hail,
obvious
Victor
that there was
Fontaine.
some
Welcome, my
pervasive
friend.
danger throughout the facility. I didn't know what had brought Adam here.
We're playing Metroid Other
But
M.
I did know that cooperation was imperative if we were to restore safety. Adam, listen to me. Clearly, this facility is in complete disorder. It might be too dangerous for your men to go alone. That's why I've...
So this is the game where Samus is on her period.
Right, stay calm.
Open fire!
Vic says, I'd rather be here than watching Friday night. Yep, I hear ya. I would too.
This ain't good! Nothing's working! Listen up! Freeze guns authorized! Samus, I'm authorizing missile use!
You heard him, girl. You just gonna stand there, Samus, or you gonna do something? Hey, why can't I use my missiles? Oh, we're running into Wii mode issues again. Is that what I'm supposed to use them? I don't remember how. See, I think because I'm so close to. Vic Fontaine says, I'm so tired of YouTube feeds being filled with nothing but Star Wars Acolyte bitching streams. Haven't watched it, don't intend to watch it, don't care about it. I'm writing my own shit, dude. That's what I'm doing. Why is she not going into first-person mode? I thought he authorized the missiles to be used. See, this game is... I'm not sure if my Wiimote is malfunctioning or what's going on here. I think I'm supposed to be able to go into first-person mode here, am I not? See, this is a part where a tutorial might come in handy. Is that when I'm supposed to use missiles? So she's raising her hand like she's going to be using missiles. Alright, hold on. Let's see, how do I defeat the first boss? Metroid Prime. In Disney this week. Larry and Geeks and Gamers has all been Acolyte. There was nothing on YouTube worth watching. I've gone back and rewatched all the X-Men and Deadpool movies to get ready for Deadpool 2. That's what you should do, yeah. Forget that other nonsense. How the hell do you... Valheim. How do I defeat Valheim? Oh, it's not even a fucking Metroid boss. Idiots. Alright, we'll try it again. Apparently I am doing what's supposed to be... What we're supposed to be doing here. Deadpool 3, okay, I got you.
Concentrate fire in a single location and freeze that thing. And Samus, you attack the frozen spot.
Aye aye, Captain. says Samus isn't good at teamwork? Wow, when the Wii remote controls actually work. I think there's some friendly fire there, it looks like. There we go. I think that's one of the things the reviewers were complaining about, was the Wiimote implementation.
Samus, looks like I'm gonna need to ask for your cooperation on this mission, but I'm also gonna have to ask that you follow my commands. You don't move unless I say so, and you don't fire until I say so. Any objections, lady?
The thumbs up sign had been used by the Galactic Federation for ages. Me? I was known for giving the thumbs down during briefing. I had my reasons, though. Commander Adam Malkovich was normally cool and not one to joke around. But he would end all of his mission briefings by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He was joking, but others weren't. At the time, I felt surrounded by people who treated me like a child, or used kid gloves because I was a woman. And yet with Adam, I was grateful for the nod. My past has left me with an uneasy soul, and as a result, it touched me on some level that Adam would acknowledge that past by calling me something delicate, like lady. And I knew more than anyone that every word from Adam was deliberate.
Was she sleeping with her commanding
My thumbs
officer?
down was a twofold response. A sign of derision at being called a lady, and a signal of my complete understanding of the mission orders. The other soldiers were always willing to support me with easy smiles despite the fact that I clearly had so much yet to learn. Among them was Anthony. In the face of his well-meaning behavior and that of the other soldiers, my response was to become increasingly bitter. I was a child, always with something to prove, a chip on my shoulder.
Samus is a young Hillary Clinton?
was
Who would have
angry.
thought?
I felt that if I let my guard down, I would easily be broken. And beyond that, I was scared. But even in the naivete of my youth, I could see in Adam's joking manner how close he felt to me. Adam knows my past, and he knows me better than anyone else. Confession time. Because I was so young when I lost both of my parents, there's no question I saw Adam as a father figure. When I rebelled against him, I knew I could get away with it. And his paternal compassion in the face of my rebellion reinforced the special bond I felt with him. I understood well that chances were slim that I would ever find anyone that understood me like Adam. And yet, when the time came, I still left his side. I was so young. Young and naive.
How much gameplay have we done so far?
Exactly what transpired here on the bottle ship is still uncertain. Here's what we do know. The equipment we thought had been destroyed is operational again. And we've seen casualties attributed to an unidentified and lethal creature. The situation is critical. We need to gather all the information we can, but priority one is to find any survivors and bring them to safety. Consider this site extremely dangerous. Be careful as you make your sweeps. And there's one problem. The wireless interference in this facility is all-pervasive. Your comm systems are useless. As a result, communication channels will be limited to the facility's navigation booths. Well then, Lyle, investigate Sector 1 and show a little restraint with the explosives.
Gotcha.
Maurice,
His name is Smithsonian?
cover Sector 2. Repair any equipment you come across.
Affirmative.
Anthony, you're Sector 3. I'll leave it to you to decide whether plasma guns are called for.
All right.
James, check out the control bridge. Our communication issues might be the result of electrical interference.
Yes, sir.
And KG, run a complete sweep of the residential quarters and investigate any trace of survivors.
Got it.
Each of you is authorized to use a freeze gun. Do not forget to check in regularly via navigation booths. And Samus, you go to the system management room. Do everything you can to get the electrical system back up and running. Looks like your comm system is still functional. Remember, everything you see will also appear on this screen. Regarding auxiliary weapons, the use of bombs has been authorized. As far as your other weapons go, we will continue to investigate and authorize use as we can. However, we currently have no plans to authorize the use of power bombs. As you know, they have the ability to spread a high-temperature heat wave over a large area, impacting living things, which is a nice way of saying they can vaporize humans instantly. You should be well aware of how dangerous power bombs are, and how their devastation can't be obstructed with common materials. Once the mission in the system management room is complete, I need you to report back. I'll give you your next orders then. I want you all to be especially careful as you execute your missions. That's the end of the briefing.
It was the first joint mission I'd been a part of since becoming a freelance bounty hunter. And of course, it was the first time since my Federation days that I was following the orders of a commanding officer. Having received mission orders from Adam, I felt confused and strangely exhilarated at the unexpected turn of events. I responded. Understood, Adam. No objections, of course.
No thumbs down? You just spent 10 minutes telling us why you did the thumbs down. What, I don't get an ice beam? Whatever.
Samus, head for the system management room.
Man, quit riding my ass, fucking weirdo.
Data recording and machine restoration sequence activated. Sequence complete. Process successful.
I can't go into first person mode here? the hell's going on here? Wasn't I just in the navigation room? I'm confused. Oh, okay. The mic in the way? Is that what's going on? What the hell's going on? Okay, I'm starting to see that now that the Wiimote is so much closer to the TV, I'm starting to see the problems with its implementation here. Yeah, it's not going to be good for combat, I don't think. Papa Cotton says, I can't stand watching any of that shit anymore. Likewise, dude. Anything Disney makes and dipshits that whine about it. Right there with you. Well, the problem here is that our alleged leaderless movement has a leader, and our leaderless leader is telling people to cover it, and those people want to suck up to this guy, and so they continually cover it. You know, the guy who got early access for Star Trek Picard after he said that... the access media is bad? That guy? Remember him? Vigilante Williamson says, I'd die before I watch people complain about Star Wars again. Me too, buddy. Me too. Papa says, it's not just Star Wars. W says, the Fandom Menace is a corporate entity. Well, the people that got early access after they complained about people that were getting early access would definitely fall into that category. I guess some people, if you can't beat them, join them, is their philosophy. But I'm the jerk for pointing it out. I feel like I'm supposed to missile that, but it's not allowing me to go into missile mode. Good grief. Okay, now I'm getting more of I'm understanding more of the gameplay criticisms now. Granted, I am sitting very close to the screen. Papa says, why are you trying to jump up when we all see a ladder? Because the game won't let me use it. I know, it's dumb. Vic Fontaine says, I have a clip of Larry saying how bad Picard Season 3 was going to be. Then RMB lined up Larry and the Critical Stinker with free early access, and the story changed. I saw that. VW asks if Larry ever did his Picard review. He did, and it looked like a hostage video. It's like Picard season 3 is competent. Well, look, I don't know what would happen if I ended up in the hot seat. And I ended up... Somebody offered me early access. I mean, I wonder how that was pitched. Did RMB say, hey, this is the greatest thing ever? I like a lot of RMB's takes, but you see, RMB didn't make his brand about not being the access media.
Samus, go through the hatch on your right and head towards Sector 1. Lyle went ahead to secure a route to a facility of interest. I'll leave you to survey Sector 1. What's wrong? Head to Sector 1.
Shut up, asshole. I'm going. Good God, man. Man, this dude is really pushy. I'm surprised Samus is putting up with it. Well, VW is correct. Money is the major issue. How much does it cost to sell one out? You know that there had to have been some kind of payola. $1 Million Man used to say everyone has his price. It's true. Yeah, RMB seems like he'd be a cool dude to hang out with, don't get me wrong. Yeah, and then he came back with a good review, yep. Hey Larry, here's 50 grand in cash in case, you know, some past issue comes up and you need to hire an attorney. Hey, isn't this where I just was? Oh, God. Give me powerful weapons. I don't care about this technique bullshit. Yeah, VW says early access is not enough to get a good review out of me. Oh, well, I don't have those yet, so I can't do that. Okay.
This elevator is bound for Sector 1. A level 3 warning is now in effect in Sector 1. Please avoid traveling alone and remain armed. Stay alert to your surroundings at all times.
It's weird. I don't remember her not being able to jump. Yeah, her mobility is different in this one.
Data recording and machine restoration sequence activated.
Can't believe it's Friday already. My birthday is coming up next month, and then I have my interview next month.
Sequence complete. Process successful.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Victor Fontaine. I'll take a look at it. People still love the guy for some reason. Including people that I thought were a lot smarter. I tell you, I sure don't get that kind of loyalty out of people. Must be nice to get your ass kissed. Yeah, but deep down, people that are phonies like that, they know that people are just kissing their asses and they want something out of them. That it has nothing to do with it, how good they are or not good at something. It's the way it is with phonies. That's what happens when people cultivate those types. You get what you ask for. I feel like there's a puzzle here that I need to be aware of. Oh, now I get to destroy it. Okay. Thanks, game. Okay, I didn't do it the way the game wanted me to, but whatever. Victor Fontaine says 1 million subscribers and a promotion on that channel buys a lot of loyalty. Well, you know what? It does when you are loyal to people, but he's very selective with his loyalty. And I look, I was supposed to be on Friday Night Tights. Friday Night Tights was part of the one tier to rule them all. And when it came my time, his people told me to fuck off. And when I asked him about it, silence, 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 silence. And I even brought up stuff like him having people that had been on the channel that weren't members. I'm like, I don't mind if you change your mind or if you don't think somebody's a good fit for your channel. But he not only did that, but he went on stream and insulted me and said stuff like maybe you suck at being a YouTuber? Fuck you. I mean, if he had actually kept his word, I would have still believed everything that I'm believing now, but I would have been a little bit quieter about it. Papa Cotton says, my water delivery just got here, about to get a cup of ice in the out on the driveway to melt. Nice. Hail Parrothead, welcome my friend, good to see you. But I wouldn't call that loyalty, I'd just call that, you know, you keeping your word and you did nothing to harm me. But that's not what this guy wants. This guy wants people that will kiss his ass. That's what he's after. I thought there was a secret up here. Papa Cotton, you are correct, sir. I'm glad that that didn't happen. Yep, I know them too, Vic. You don't want to... Look, you sleep with dogs, you get fleas. And you don't want to hitch your wagon to a fucking crackhead. That's a train you don't want to get on. Uh-oh. Okay, is that the end? Okay, how do I get that? Can I, do I have the power grip? Is that it? I do like the bomb effect the best in this one. Ah, okay, I get it. Ah, okay. You know, this game is definitely not the best Metroid game, but I'm enjoying it. Like most games, when it gets a little bit more fun when you get more power-ups.
The large cage-like booth looked like something had been raised in it. And in one corner was the miserable form of a researcher's corpse. This victim hadn't sustained the same injuries. The dead I'd seen had been torn apart by something large. This one had been attacked by a different type of creature. And as I studied the violence this creature had wrought, I felt something in the air, the presence of a dark intelligence.
What is it, Samus? What is it? Yeah, I'm starting to think the Wiimote implementation is a little bit clunky, a little janky here. Yeah, I really would be miserable hate watching stuff. But here's the thing. I mean, at some point, I would just not show up for that stuff. I'd like to think. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be shouted out by, like, Howard Stern or Kathy Griffin either. We're really talking about the same category personality here, you know, let's be honest. Let me refresh the chat here. What did that do? Is there like a secret in here? Maybe I'm supposed to backtrack. Can't go down there? It says no one backtracks like a politician up for re-election. You are right, my friend. Although Donald Trump doesn't really seem to be doing that. Donald Trump actually seems to be pretty honest about what he's after. Don't understand what I'm supposed to do. I hear ominous music and I'm getting excited, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, okay, I get it now. So this is one of the other complaints about the game, is locking you into first-person mode. I'm supposed to figure out something here. Yeah, that was really obvious. I guess I'm lucky I got lucky. Do you think Samus wears makeup before she goes on missions?
Samus, proceed through the hatch I just unlocked. Your next destination is a little further ahead.
Roger, Dodger. Hope we saved that. I must say I'm enjoying the 2D games better than the 3D games. Although some may consider this one kind of a hybrid, a 2.5D game. Ah, okay. Let's not make this too difficult, shall we, game? Oh, okay. Yeah, sweet. They were cryo-freezed. That's what was going on. What the fuck? Samus went for a swim in the drink. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do some more console gaming with the capture card. Because this is good times. I'm liking this. I mean, I hate the Wiimote. I absolutely hate the Wiimote. Yeah, but maybe we'll do some PS4 capture card. think that's supposed to be the mother Metroid. Yeah, I think I'll hang out down here where I don't have to worry about whatever the hell that thing is. Yeah, is that all I have to do? Okay. These games can be confusing sometimes. Hey, wasn't I here already? Looks like we're getting close to our goal. We'll probably do that and then we'll call it a stream, at least for a while. Let's see how our stream is looking on Twitter X. Alrighty. So I was watching that Billy Carson interview on PBD, and I've watched some of his other interviews, and you know, he was moving a little bit too fast for me to spot check some of that stuff. I always like to spot check when I watch something like that because of the reference material. Some of the stuff he was saying about Lord Thoth, aka Lord Thoth, it was like, well, some of the things that he was citing, one of the channels I'm a big fan of, Esoterica, was basically saying, no, that's not a credible source to cite. On balance, I think he's on the right track, but and then I think he was talking about George H.W. Bush being the mastermind behind the JFK assassination. Just to be clear, I do think George H.W. Bush was, I think he was aware of it. I think he gave operational support. I think he was a part of the decision-making apparatus. I think there was foreknowledge. But I do not think he was the mastermind. I think that occurred somewhere else. But I do think he was at the high level of the JFK assassination. And the reason I think that is his connection with the Bay of Pigs operation, and George H.W. Bush's connections with just the cast of characters that show up in Watergate and Iran-Contra. Oh, is that good? What happened here? What? What the hell just happened? I was just talking about the JFK assassination, Billy Carson. I think with the spirituality stuff, he's on a lot of the right track. Light and darkness. He called them the Coptic Christians. Jesus is some of the apocryphal texts about Jesus being in his time in Egypt, which is where the Coptic texts come from. That's where the Gnostic texts come from. He had an interesting theory about the Vatican basically doing a false flag against the Library of Alexandria and making off with the goods. I could see the church doing that. Okay, I got it. I think I see how I'm supposed to do this now. All right. So you're supposed to blow that thing up. And then you get out of the way of this by going over here. And then you do that. That fire effect actually looks pretty damn realistic for the Wii. Boy, I learned that one of my friends that I hadn't seen since like 2004 ended up dead in 2013. I had no idea. Like, how did I not know that was that the guy was dead? Dude had a very sharp mind and was well versed in a lot of different topics. And you could never make this guy angry, although because of his appearance, a lot of people had a lot of preconceived notions about him being kind of a tough guy. But he was not a tough guy. Well, I mean, he was, but he didn't need to be. Yeah, I learned a lot from that man. Yeah, I'm bummed. I mean, he's been dead for a long time, but I just found out now. I'm totally bummed. I thought we'd be able to have one last debate. I thought I'd be able to, you know, I just imagined I'd bump into him one day and like this crazy spirit quest that I've been on that would be able to talk about that. Are there any goodies up here? Just goes to show you, treat the people around you with kindness. Papa Cotton says, just got a call from my ex. God, I love turning her down. That never stops being fun. Nice, man. Yeah, when you come across something like that, it is nice to do that. Like, you had your chance, hun. Ah! The fuck is that thing? And I'm gonna run away. I'm going this way. I'm gonna massacre your children. Is that okay? Papa Cotton says, my follower count fluctuates. People follow me because of some stupid stoner post and then immediately unfollow after I drop some memes. It's funny. Yeah, it happens to me too. My following count drops too. Hey, I don't have that yet. What the hell? You know, they did a lot with this game considering what they had to work with. The fuck? Oh, that didn't work out for me, did it? Yeah, quit jizzing on me, damn it. Bombs there. Yeah, sometimes when I'm stoned, things that I think are funny at the time end up not being funny later.
Data recording and machine restoration sequence activated. Sequence complete. Process successful.
Whatever. Sweet. Man, fuck off. Do I get my diffusion beam still? What a lame boss. Fuck these guys. Alrighty. I think that's enough Metroid Other M for today. Thank you for watching. So let's see. It's been a long time since I played the Wii. What do I have on here? I hope I wasn't watching porn on here. I always worry about that stuff, you know? If I want to watch something on the... If I want to watch porn on the big screen, I always try and watch it on a device I don't use that often. And it's like, oh yeah, I was using that to watch porn. This is interesting. They have this kind of geared for the ratio here. Huh. Well, this does control better than the emulation. Alright. Yep. So that's our show. Thanks for hanging, and we will see ya.